And now I shall take you to Khan's digital world. This will be hosted here by our genius maestro of the digital arena, Dr. Badrul Khan. Dr. Khan travels around the world to present papers, articles, and is a well-noted keynote speaker. He steals the hearts of millions in the globe. This week, Dr. Khan, along with his co-host, Ms. Nicolette de Vidar, will speak to us about A1 and the human element. Let's take a look.
Welcome to Khan's Digital World. I'm Badrul Khan. 2018 is here. Have a happy new year. 2018 promises to be another year of big change. Here at KDW, we are changing few things too. I have a co-host today, Nicolette de Vidar. She is a transformation specialist. Together with you, our viewers, we are embarking into this emerging brave new world and put it in context. Welcome, Nicolette. What's the new year about?
Thanks, Badrul, for introducing me and welcoming me on the show. Hello to you at home. You disrupt or you disrupted is the new mantra of our time. Business leaders have to live by it if they want to stay in business. Managers try to work with it, and all of us in this emerging society are finding out what transformation really means. What's in the morning is out at noon. What worked before no longer does. Everywhere around the globe, and in just about everything: environment, work, religion, identity, belonging, or money. The old world is gone. A new world is emerging, even if we can only recognize a foggy silhouette at this time.
The digital revolution keeps sweeping through our entire global landscape and affects institutions, government agencies, education, and workplace.
Yes, we're not only transforming how we work and what work actually means, we're also transforming our social makeup, business, and societal pillars. What's happening goes beyond digital. We're literally transforming how we exist, how we govern and are being governed, our beliefs, cultural identity, and fundamental economic concepts. Challenges around the world make us question how we see the world, and most importantly, the human role in it. We are at the center.
This brings up a topic that is on everyone's mind, such as artificial intelligence and human element.
Yes, the big question many people ask themselves as we go into 2018 is, what's happening to my job? So what can you expect going into this new year, Badrul?
Well, let me share some statistics with you folks. 6% of the jobs in the United States are likely to be eliminated by artificial intelligence and robotics by 2021. According to a Forrester report, that's about 9 million jobs in the next 3 years, 9 million jobs lost. Pricewater analysts mention up to 40% of the jobs could be replaced by artificial intelligence and robotics by 2030. Most affected will be jobs that are logical and routine. For example, accountant jobs. You see about 90% of this accountant job have the chance of being replaced. And you also see in jobs like insurance, underwriter, claim seekers, claim reps, bank tellers, financial analyst, construction worker, or taxi driver are coming to extinction. Not all in 2018, but in the not so distant future.
Yes, the stats are frightening when we look at things from the perspective of how things were and how we have done things in the past 100 years. The New Yorker actually had a magazine cover that was pretty expressive. It had robots walking on the street, and there was a human on the side begging for money. But there are a few things that we need to consider. First, the future is not a prolonging of the past. Second, there is another side to artificial intelligence that I think we need to look at. Digitalization is changing what we do and how we do, but we're also beginning to ask why. With technologies pushing it much into the job world, we are being pushed to ponder a fundamental question, namely, what makes a human really human? That takes us to the counter side of artificial intelligence, the antithesis, so to speak. It pushes us deep into our territory, our own. So if you look at the top new skills, for example, needed to go forward, such as creativity, imagination, problem solving, critical thinking, collaboration, empathy, or emotional intelligence, these are all coming deeply from the human side.
So while technologies change what and how, there is also the call for purpose.
Yes, we all feel an increasing inner desire to do meaningful work. So we have the push for artificial intelligence and robotics on the one side, but we also experience a push for retreating deeper into the human side, the non-technical side, the soft side, and finding out who we are. We start questioning why we work. Why are we here? Why do we get up in the morning? The why questions have become the major driver of our lives, and that's good.
Why?
Because the world has become complex, and complexity cannot be understood or handled by logic alone. We need that other side. It's a little bit like a marriage between a man or a woman. The linear and the non-linear are coming together. It takes two to understand the one. Logic or computers cannot relate experiences or understand something that is not measurable. Well, actually, machines cannot experience. They cannot judge different circumstances, and they're not flexible. Applicant tracking systems are the best example. Good candidates fall regularly through the crack. And why? Because machines cannot read between the lines or intuitively adapt to life situations, because they depend on stored data. And what is the one constant of this new world that we're going in?
Change.
Exactly. That is to say, everything always moves. This is why the new skills to handle must come from the deeply human realm. We can adapt, we're intuitive.
So we should remember that everything always has two sides.
Yes, we humans have two legs to stand in balance. I think this is a very good reminder. So rather than being fearful, anxious, our personal quest for 2018 could be finding out what makes you human, what makes you unique, where are your talents, what do you enjoy doing? And this is a personal journey that can only be discovered by going deep into yourself, away from the routine. You know the saying, there's a time in life for everything. 2018 might be the year to dive deep into our own inner territory and go on the quest of who we really are.
Well, folks, we talked about artificial intelligence and human interactions, the human elements to it. On the next episode, we talk about driverless cars. Why system thinking is becoming an important way of looking at problems and to find the solutions. Thanks for watching. See you with another episode of Khan's Digital World. Thank you.